Oh, there's a bite. Fish on. Yes. Nice fish. Holy cow. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. To say that fishing has been tough lately would be putting it nicely. It has been terrible, but we are back on the hunt for that triple-digit catfish today, and to do so, we are heading to the spot that was home to the largest fish that I have ever caught.
Racing to the end of the earth. I know I'm probably not the first, but I'm gonna be the last one standing. I ain't gonna drink.
We have nearly made it to the fishing spot. Unfortunately, the spot I usually launch the kayak on is closed. That's gonna make getting there a little bit more difficult. Oh man, you guys, it was not easy getting to where I'm at right now, and I have not even started the journey on foot. To get to the bank, I had to drag my kayak through about 20 feet of soupy mud that went all the way up to my knees. That was incredibly difficult. Now I have to take all of this gear and trek it all the way down there to that spillway. All right, let's get to
Dive
it.
into the ocean to face the storm. I'll bottle up these waves before they reach the shore. I know it's now or never to get what's mine. 'Cause this little light, I'm gonna let it shine.
We have finally made it to the fishing spot. It is looking epic today. The water level is about 10 feet higher than what it was the last time I was here, and I brought way too much gear. I thought I'd be able to get a lot closer with the kayak, and that was not the case. So I had to carry this all by hand, but we have made it. Let's get some baits out there. Let's start by tossing out this big old hunk of frozen silver carp on this Carolina rig. I've got a 14-ounce sinker. I don't know if this is even heavy enough to hold, but it is the largest sinker that I've ever used. So let's toss it out there.
I get too deep sometimes in my own head. Unstitch the fabric to find a common thread. Got caught up in the hustle, forgot to love. Woke up in the rubble to a light from above.
Oh, there's a bite. Fish on. Fish on. This feels like a decent one. Oh, yes. Nice fish. Holy cow. I just had a small piece of shad underneath. Oh, he's jumping. This is crazy. This guy was right on the bank. I had a small piece of shad suspended underneath this float. The wind blew it right up against this muddy bank, and this guy found it. All right, let's try to get him in the net. Oh, he's not done yet. He's not done yet. In the net, there we go. Yes, first fish, first catfish from this spot in a very long time, and it is a dandy. I will take it. At first I thought this was a blue catfish. I think this is a channel catfish, and it's one of the biggest ones I've ever caught. Let's get a weight of this fish. Just over 10 pounds. Awesome. See you later, buddy. That did not take long at all. I had this piece of shad suspended underneath this float. The wind blew it right up against this muddy bank, and that channel catfish found it pretty quickly. Let's toss it back out there. Catching that really nice channel catfish was an awesome start, especially since fishing has been so tough lately, but I am after a monster fish today. All right, Sling has this bait. Fish on. Oh, we need to land this fish. Yes, we just caught a nice drum. Awesome. This guy is gonna make for some perfect fresh bait. Check out this giant bait. Let's toss out this whole freshwater drum head on this Carolina rig and see if we can attract a monster fish. think something's on here. There we go, fish on. Yes, finally another fish. Easy, buddy. Let's try to get him up here. Yes, another catfish. Looks like another nice channel cat. See you later, buddy. This wind has been relentless all day. It looks like it's gonna start calming down around sunset, which I am looking forward to. But fishing as a whole has not been great, but it has not been terrible either. We were finally able to catch another catfish. It had been a while since that first channel catfish, so I substituted my Carolina rig for this high-low rig. It's got 2 hooks suspended about 40 inches off the bottom, and that catfish found it relatively quickly. Let's toss it back out there. Let's try throwing out the cast net to see if we can catch some fresh bait. All right, we caught a tiny freshwater drum. Not exactly the size I was after. Let's go ahead and let him go. See you later, buddy. It seems like the only thing I was able to catch was that tiny freshwater drum. I think I might have given this first spot a little bit too much of my time, but having said that, we were able to catch 2 channel catfish and that freshwater drum. The sun is setting. Let's go ahead and change spots. Oh, that's a big bite. Oh, he dropped it. Darn. I had 0 luck at that spot that I moved to, so I have made my way back to the spillway. Let's give this spot one more chance before we head out of here. All right, Sling has this bait. Fish on. Oh, that's a nice fish. We have a nice fish on. What could this be? Holy cow. Dang, you guys. Check out the size of this freshwater drum. That is wild. This is one of the biggest drum I've ever caught. What a beast. All right, let's let this guy go. See you later, buddy. That guy ate this night crawler on a Carolina rig. Let's toss it back out there. Catching that nice freshwater drum was a very pleasant surprise, but what I'm really hoping for is one of these 2 rods to bend over. Oh, there's a take. There we go, fish on. Oh my gosh. No way. Another nice freshwater drum. The catfish might not be biting, but these guys are, and they are a lot of fun to catch. See you later, buddy. I fished for as long as I absolutely could, but unfortunately we were not able to catch that monster catfish out here today. We were, however, able to catch a handful of fish. My favorite catches have to be that 10-pound channel catfish and that nice freshwater drum there at the end. So I still had a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up, possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one.
Racing to the end of the earth. I know I'm probably not the first, but I'm gonna be the last one standing. Ain't gonna dream, just demand it.
Well, I thought I remembered everything, but I just realized I left my phone in the dry storage back inside the kayak. I do need it to be able to fly my drone. The unfortunate thing about that is the fact that now I could have done this in 2 trips instead of 1. Okay, got it. No. Oh no. I just casted my net directly into the one thing I did not want to cast it into. There, got it. Whew. I can't believe I actually was able to get that back.